It's time now for the Peter Channel Sunday Morning News on this Sunday morning, March 13th, 2016. Commodity on this lovely Sunday morning, March 13th, 2016. Hopefully you sprung ahead and lost an hour of sleep. Here are your news and odds on this Sunday morning. Top story at 8:10 on this Sunday morning is faces bipartisan condemnation for a campaign rally that edited ballots and Representative Donald Trump on Saturday blamed the New York right on the reporters who he said harassed his supporters and trampled on his freedom to speak. In Le Bourget, France, French aviation investigators said one of the factors related to the Germanwings plane crash might have been a lack of clear, as German privacy law called too strict for pilots. Hillary Clinton has been accused of stealing Bernie Sanders' music, but in this new Saturday Night Live campaign, she may have finally taken things too far. For most of the U.S., clocks moved forward from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. on Sunday, March 13, 2016, which is this morning. A man suspected of intentionally driving a snowmobile that takes to two bushes near the front of the Andrea Trail Sled Dog Race was arrested Saturday in a Yukon River village. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry met with his British, French, German, and Italian counterparts Sunday in Paris about the Syrian crisis the day before the UN. As President Assad asked for his red line, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called on world powers Saturday to take immediate punitive steps against Iran following the country's ballistic missile tests. Berlin, Germans and her three states are voting on Sunday in regional elections widely viewed as a test of Chancellor Angela Merkel's welcoming policy toward refugees and been growing discontented and self-strengthened and upstart far-right party. The EU articulated would stop migration, but it could make it more dangerous as the deal was proposed in Brussels this week that won't solve the European refugee crisis. Hattiesburg, Mississippi has late river Rose north of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, 26-year-old Rebecca Bruce and a fiance grabbed her what they could and left the shed where they lived as widespread flooding from severe storms plagued Louisiana and Mississippi. He's a silent avenger. Dennis Dickel, financial analyst of University of Illinois Hospital in Chicago, was arrested this past week for fulfilling the dreams of many communities worldwide, sounds and cell phone conversations. As an all-out search for two tugboat crew members that strengthened an hour's ball in a deadly crash in the Hudson River, New York's governor gave a stark forecast. Plainville's Plain Ridge hosts fundraiser for horse farm hit by fire as a horrific Jennifer fire as the Classic Lane Farms and Post Ontario killed more than 40 standard bred race horses. The Latin Reopen Committee that has been updated district regional school agreement will produce within minutes of its meetings, but it can take a while. Fatima school officials acclaimed that the district's estimates are so out of date that in some cases students were reading them when Jimmy Carter was president. Mansfield and 10 is inching closer to a full state of candidates for the local offices at a May 10th 10 election. Hong Kong. U.S. property equity giant Blackstone Group is near a deal to sell a big profit portfolio of its U.S. luxury hotels to Chinese insurance group company. The Affordable Care X Health Insurance Corp said saw deep financial losses last year, and 2016 is shaping up to be a make-or-break year for those non-profit alternatives to traditional insurers. Austin is one of the 7 finalists in the federal $15 million Smart City Challenge, which aims to fund initiatives to improve safety, enhance mobility, and address climate change in the mid-sized American cities. The first mission in a joint European-Russian campaign to look for life on Mars is scheduled for launch on Monday. University of Michigan researchers have developed a new iceproof material that could be used to keep off soft planes, power lines, and possibly windshields. An international team of paleontologists have unearthed a reptile skull to be a new species that might have been an ancestor of a large dinosaur that roamed the earth several million years ago. A new report from the International Academies of Science and Engineering Medicine says the estimated influence of climate change on some types of extreme events such as heat waves, drought, and every precipitation is now possible. Experts are called for an immediate and major retake of the current ADHD identification diagnosis of drug prescription centers as further evidence suggests that far too many kids are being misdiagnosed. Peter Childers live 8:14 here on this Sunday morning. Time now for Spot Report. Last night, the Boston Bruins defeat the New York Islanders yesterday afternoon at the Garden, 3-1. And the New England Revolution of the DC United skated to a 0-0 draw at the Gillette Stadium. Montavious Bryant's 1 year suspension puts semi-coats on the spotlight for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cal State Bank pursued celebrates after winning the WC tournament and earned their first trip to the NCAA tournament. Nashville, Tennessee. Kentucky coach John Calipari says the selection committee for the NCAA tournament is a tough job, and he only wants each member to use the same criteria when judging teams for the field. Peter Childers is now 8:15 on this Sunday morning, and it is 7:30 for a Trevor report on this Sunday morning. Let's study up down to Rhode where it's looking good in highways and byways of Rhode Island. Out of the Cape, Route 6 looking from Sunwood on Orleans. Route 2 is looking good from Bourne to Falmouth. All the highways and byways of eastern Massachusetts is looking good. 146 northbound side, a little slow for the Sutton stretch. 391 on the northbound side, a little slow for Holyoke Boulevard. Highways in the Bay State are looking good. I-84 on the westbound side, a little slow on I-91 in Hartford. I-91 on the northbound side connected around the Wilbur-Cross Parkway. Around Route 10 in Hampton, so expect some delays. But otherwise, highways and byways in Connecticut are looking good. In New York City, FDR Drive in the southbound side, a little slow from Harlem all the way at the Midtown Manhattan on the Long Island Expressway. 495 on both ends, a little slow at 34th Street in Midtown Manhattan. Due to an accident on FDR Drive after the Long Island Expressway. 278 on the westbound side will get an accident. In Greenpoint, just around exit 34 way to the Morgan Avenue and Bushwick Avenue exit. And New York State Fair is looking from New York all the way out to the Pennsylvania border and 190 on the southbound side. A little slow after the Niagara Falls, New York after the Canadian border, and Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine highways are looking good. Okay, let's take a look at MBTA alerts. Green Line B branch experienced minor westbound delays. On the commuter rail, looking good, and on the ferries, they are looking good. Peter Childers time is now 8:17, and it is time now for a weather report on this Sunday morning, and it's a clear start to your morning with some clouds. And we got hazard weather outlook on day 1 today, tonight. Hazard weather announcement time about day 2 for 7, Monday for Saturday. Low risk of some freezing rain or sleet across the higher terrain of Massachusetts and north and west of I-84 in Connecticut on Monday. This is going to affect the morning commute. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, south skies about 62 degrees, north about 6 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight, most skies go about 33 degrees, east wind about 5 miles an hour. Monday, slight chance rain and sleet before 10 a.m. Then rain likely. Cloud skies have about 44 degrees. East wind about 7 miles an hour. Anticipation 6%. A little dose of accumulation expected. By tonight, rain Pennsylvania, Gloria 40 degrees. East wind about 7 to 11 miles. And gust side 22 miles an hour. Anticipation 9%. New Pittsburgh amounts between 1 and half an inch. Possible. Tuesday, rain likely before 8 a.m. Punch before 11 a.m. Otherwise, cloud skies have about 50 degrees. East wind about 10 miles coming. Not in the afternoon. Winds could gust side 20 miles an hour. Anticipation 6%. Tuesday, night most skies about 41 degrees. Wednesday, parts of the most skies about 6 about 43 degrees. Thursday, chance of showers after 7 a.m. and before 2 a.m. Most skies got about 57 about 40 degrees. Anticipation 45%. Friday, parts of the podcast about 54 about 35 degrees. And for Saturday, most skies got about 53 degrees. Currently in Norton, it's 46 and clear, humidity 68%. That is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News, Sunday Morning News on the Sunday morning, March 13, 2016. Good morning with a good presentation. I'll see you for an afternoon news report. Have a good morning.